Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the hunting horn part of the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate tutorial. Okay, so jumping straight in, hunting horn is not only a weapon, but it's also a horn, and the horn part of it can be used to play tunes, which can then be used to buff yourself and your teammates to apply various different sort of status effects, be that decreased stamina depletion, or defense boost, or healing, different things like that. So, jumping straight in, X will play white notes, A will play green notes, and X and A together will play blue notes. Once you put the notes at the top of the screen in your little sort of music score, you press R and that will play your tune. Now starting off, if you press XX, which is white white, that will give you a movement speed buff so you can then run faster. If you do white green white and then play that one, you will instead get a health recovery. So if you're getting a bit low on health and you haven't got potions, then play that one and you'll get a little bit of health back. Next up, if you play white, blue, blue, then you will get a defense boost. It's only a small one, but it is still a defense boost nonetheless. If you then go on to press blue, blue, green, you will then get a wind pressure reduction. Basically this is not something that will apply in the demo, but when you fight wyverns later on that fly down, when they fly down they sort of blow wind, and that kind of staggers you back. So if you do that and you play that tune, that will negate that effect. And finally the one we played at the start, which was white, green, blue, basically stops your stamina from depleting. So if you see right now I'm holding down R and I'm sprinting and my stamina bar is not going down, so that is pretty useful there. Now hunting horn is not only a great weapon to use, but it's also a great weapon to have on your team, because if you've got a team member that can buff your whole team, then you get some great status effects. Now obviously you need to realise that not only are you playing tunes, but you are also attacking. So when you're fighting monsters, you can, obviously early on I'd recommend you perhaps sort of play your tunes before you enter an area, apply your buff so you've got kind of increased defense and then go in. But what you can do is obviously use those music tunes as combos. So for example, when I'm fighting Lagombi here, I'm going to attack using one of the tunes that I played earlier and sort of factor that into a combo and then end up by playing it. So that way I'll also get, for example in this case I get a defense boost. But you do obviously need to be careful, because you don't want to kind of get drawn into the fact that you want to complete your tune, because it will perhaps leave you open, so don't necessarily think to yourself, oh, I want to land the last note so I can get my buff, because if you end up getting hit then it's really not worth it. Also don't forget, if you get interrupted you can play the note afterwards, so you could say land a white and a green, run off for a bit, then land your blue note and then play it afterwards, so you need to really kind of time it carefully. But ignoring the tune side of it, hunting horn in some ways plays a bit like a hammer, so if you use that you might be slightly familiar with it, and it is a really good weapon. It's also great for kind of breaking horns or faces of monsters, so it is quite a powerful weapon. But obviously the main feature of the hunting horn is the ability to play all these different tunes. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. That was the hunting horn. Obviously it's only a brief overview, but for those of you that are new to the game, then hopefully it's sort of giving you something to go on, and perhaps sort of some of you that didn't know the tunes, then you can use this to kind of work out what you've been missing. But otherwise, obviously don't forget to like and share the video, it does really help me out, and obviously don't forget to subscribe. Also don't forget to check out the other videos if you want to try some of the other weapons. But otherwise, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.